We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Please welcome your 2025 Cincinnati Bengals.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. On the return, here comes Emari DeMercado. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking.
Oh, Murray lost it! Now the Bengals have it. Has room down the left sideline. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bengals parlay the turnover into a lead.
This quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Cardinals nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. DeMercado bringing it back. This makes it up to the 25. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
DeMercado on the carry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going play action. It's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He'll start from the 39. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pull out in front for their 13-zip. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Cardinals, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Ricardo bringing it back. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Here's DeMarcado. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Air it out on 3rd. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Play action now, Murray. As he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Cardinals with a long field ahead. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, Murray lost it! And it's a turnover, the defense has it! And they stop it before he gets much on the return.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Will Johnson.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. It's Knight on the carry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Murray to throw. And this one doesn't go far. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
3-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Panther 60, take off.
The final throw before the break. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
He finds Fant, and he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. He's dropping back to throw. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Cardinals offense making its way out. 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's a game to DeMercado. Nice drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. A gain of 15.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Ball at the 33 for first down. Murray set up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. He's got McBride complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
A gain of 12.
Throwing again, Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Now Murray on the play fake. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Geno Stone picks it off.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. From the gun, Flacco hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw it here on first. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. Steps up and he's running with it. Oh, he loses the football. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Lost control of another one. And the Bengals get to it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it.
The previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals feeling good with a 14-point advantage.
Ready up.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Bravo, ladies.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.